Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, straight into the action. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nice-looking ball. Ibrahimovic is onto this.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also...
Getting up there!
And for a moment, time stood still.
But that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Šeško. Pedri tries to pass it through.
It's a good-looking delivery.
Well played and well cleared.
That is ended up in no man's land. So we're still where we started right now. Looking tidy in possession here.
Azar,
A player who needs no introduction.
and it's Azar.
Good take, and is he in? Šeško. Now it's Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He has found the way through. Flashes it across. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Iniesta. Yaya Toure. Played out wide. And it's Marcelo. It's Pedri.
Yaya Toure.
Oh, good ball! Piqué. And it's Iniesta. Now, can they get him away? And a chance!
Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first moment of real impressive job.
Oh, it's come off the upright.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This might spell danger.
Lovely feet.
He's looking wide.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Tries a shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
And the pass is intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well read, nice interception.
Half-time getting close now. Seedorf. Cristiano Ronaldo.
And the shot! He's got a goal!
A goal at a really telling moment.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Could be danger here! And he is dashing away.
Ibrahimovic!
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right.
And Hullet! And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Chooses to go cross-field. Irwin. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half. Just 2-1 the scoreline. The second half is
Ibrahimovic! And there's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Šeško under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Rafael Varane, pass just lacking in accuracy. Pedri. And it's Marcelo. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Searching pass he's played there. And this is Hazard. Delivers the ball.
Towering header! And a neat finish! Back to within one! Interesting!
Substitution on the field, number 17, Ibrahimovic. Number
The two
18,
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 22,
Just one in it now.
Hazard.
Oh, we have a
Number
very different
9,
game on our hands now, all of a
Seydou.
sudden. This one's
Number
totally up for
14,
grabs.
Dennis Irwin. Coming on the field, number 10, Didier Drogba. Number 13,
Vitinha can see
Šeško.
things others simply
Number
cannot.
19, Messi. Number 13,
Threads one in.
Mateus.
And this is
Number
Del
6,
Piero.
Zanetti. Substitution
Really
in
well
progress.
cleared.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rafael Varane. To Bergamy. Can he get it through? And he cuts out the supply. Mateus. Looking to play him in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Aberdeen really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's a shade optimistic. Messi. Zanetti. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
It's Drogba! Oh, it rattles the bar!
Cruyff clears without hesitation. Probing pass. Vitinha looking to receive it in space. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. And it's Rice. And here's Del Piero.
Chance for a shot!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, we expected better, and so did he.
There will be
This is
1 minute added
Ibrahimovic.
time.
And this is Cruyff.
Bullish header!
Vitinha. There's the delivery. O'Reilly. That's that, the end. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody, and
clear
welcome
evening.
to today's
The conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Iniesta. Xisco! Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. So what can they make of this? O'Reilly. PK. That's really nicely played. Oh, can he get onto this? So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That's been cut out, well played. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Great chance here from position A1. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Šeško. Still goalless at the moment. Seedorf running with the ball. And it's been hooked away. And they're quick to get it back. Pedri, who can single-handedly make a difference, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Spread it left. Irwin. And it's O'Reilly. Off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Iniesta. It's Iniesta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Half an hour played now. Ambitious ball here. Šeško. And it's Iniesta. Aberdeen are looking unguarded here, just about getting away with it.
Yeah, I felt that this was what their opponents were setting.
That's rather hopeful. Pedri. And the return pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Spread neatly. Seedorf. Oh, great leap!
That's just playing it safe and simple. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Corner number 2 then. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
Looking for a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. That'll be a throw-in. Over to the right flank. That's very neat. That is ended up in no man's land. Yaya Toure can so cleverly bypass the press. Saliba. Oh, this looks sharp. Van Dijk cannot be beaten that easily. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. And it's Gullit. That has found him in acres of space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Šeško needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Driven in. Keeper's dealt with that. So we've reached the hour mark. He's on it. Can he get away?
Chance! And no mistake. How they've waited. Now they have it.
Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes
Number
here, both at the same
18,
time.
Cristiano
Barcelona
Ronaldo.
have penetrated for the first
22,
time.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc.,
Number 14,
they can still
Dennis
turn this
Irwin.
round, I think.
Coming on the field, number 23, Schneider. Number 30,
And he's managed to get rid.
Šeško. Number 19, Messi.
Real chance! Superb from Šeško! He's got himself an absolute peach. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Schneider! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Aberdeen leading now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Schneider.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's managed to get free. Can he get it through? He's in a great position here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Opts for safety. Zanetti. Knocks it into...
He's having a shot!
And that really should have been that.
Šeško really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, number 17, Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field, number 12, Van Bronckhorst.
This is...
10,
He's had a shot!
Didier Drogba. Substitution.
No, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Yaya Toure. Wriggles his way through. Troy, can he finish? And the difference is still one, but only just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. There's the shot! Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. And he's been shifted off it. Tries a deft little ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Rice. Nesta with the clearance.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's Schneider! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
6 added minutes has been
Last
indicated.
chance, perhaps. Piqué. And here's the chance to counter. Chips it through. Oh, this is a great position. Shot a goal! Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Van Bronckhorst stood his ground strongly. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Schneider looking to play it into the box. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And that is as much as we have time for. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
And just a quick reminder today to please
Any
drink
reflections on
responsibly.
what you've seen,
Anyone
Jim?
appearing
Barcelona
intoxicated or
desperately
behaving in an
failing
inappropriate
to
manner will be
impose
removed.
themselves on the
Thank you very
game.
much for your
Decidedly
cooperation.
flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just... Oh, great leap! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Romario, Jim, he hardly needs any introduction, does he? He's been there, done it all at the very highest level.
Yeah, one of the most prolific strikers ever, and a real genius inside the penalty box. And he does it all with a style and a certain panache that's unique to him.
Pedri wants to run onto this. Cruyff. To Cristiano Ronaldo. And the counter is on. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he's been shifted off it. Cruyff. Mateus. Pirlo. Yaya Toure. Quarter of an hour played. And this is Ronaldo. This is Romario. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Laos with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That's really well cleared. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Marcelo cuts it out. And here's Cruyff. Marcelo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
And the finish!
They want to be quick to recover this.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pirlo goes sliding in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mateus! It's there! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Laos have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Marcelo quietly revving up. Iniesta. Krunic. A lot of...
Takes a shot!
Jordi Alba goes long. Marcelo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared away. Laos are looking to go forward now. Czech claims comfortably.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Driven in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Iniesta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zanetti. And it's Pirlo. Mateus looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Iniesta. And it's Hullet. Now it's Pedri. Marcelo finding himself in space.
Oh, good line! And that's a tidy finish!
Barcelona are back in business. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down?
That's it, 45 minutes up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Picked out brilliantly. Has to go back here. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cruyff. To Jordi Alba. Cruyff. Pirlo. Mateus. That pass has been well intercepted. Šeško constantly looking for the ball into the box. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. This is a promising build-up.
Real chance! And there's a goal! And they've got their lead back.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So
30,
changes afoot here,
el
and from
dorsal
both
10,
sides.
El dorsal
Well, this
6,
is what we've been waiting for.
Iniesta. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
So
18,
can they find a way
el
to turn
dorsal
around this
19,
deficit?
El dorsal 41. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Roberto Baggio. That's a sharp pass. He's in a great position here. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Timber did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's gone for goal. And it's Ibrahimovic. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Mohamed Salah. Pirlo. And Jordi Alba. And it's Pirlo. Not the most accurate pass. Yaya Toure. Looking for a runner. That's a... He's had a shot! Oh, good finish! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So we have
8,
movement on
el
both
dorsal
benches.
12. Barcelona.
So again, we have
Serán
parity.
sustituidos por
Well, I'd happily watch
el
this every
dorsal
week, Peter.
17,
This is
el
exactly
dorsal
what you want from a big
69.
game.
Cambio de jugadores.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Lovely ball and it shoots!
It's in! And they're back in front!
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Roberto Baggio demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Laus with the lead. Looking to play him in. Think through. O'Reilly.
Chance!
And that really should have been that.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
O'Reilly. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Pirlo. And he's forced to go back. Passing is crisp and sharp, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Del Piero. Just 5 minutes left. That's a cute ball. Ibrahimovic.
Shot a goal!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rice caresses it through. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
Será sustituido
This
por
is the sort
el
of thing he
tercer
craves,
quince.
a chance
Será
to make a telling impact.
jugadores.
Decent chance!
Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. That has ended up in no man's land. O'Reilly, Gattuso. Now O'Reilly, Cruyff, looking understandably energised after his goal. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that will be the final act. Barcelona can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Mateus, towering header! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really...
Ibrahimovic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Laos have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Pirlo goes sliding in. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Jordi Alba. Pirlo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pirlo, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Oh, this looks sharp. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Iniesta. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Ibrahimovic. Pedri. Marcelo. And it's Gullit. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And it's Marcelo. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Crossed into the box. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Pirlo. Strong running down that left flank. Jordi Alba is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Mateus. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Jordi Alba. And he's straight offside. And he's quick to snatch it back. That's a sharp pass. Oh, cracking ball. Chance! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Laos are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Marcelo, aimed at the far side.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Jordi Alba. Timber. Mateus, renowned for his long-range shooting. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Gullit. And it's Pedri. Stood up well to him there. Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
It's Ibrahimovic! And he stuck it away! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Great defending, strong and determined. Cruyff. Pirlo. Now it's Romario. And it's Yaya Toure. Gullit can be a real threat inside the box. Marcelo. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Romario.
2 minutos de descuento.
That's put paid to the danger. Mateus is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Pedri. And we've reached half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Laos now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
It's played through for him. He's onside! Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
The
dorsal
two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
El dorsal 6.
Hazelo can place it
El
forward.
dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18.
Marcelo.
El dorsal 19.
And this is Cruyff.
El dorsal 41.
This is Del
El
Piero.
dorsal 17.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Jordi Alba. Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Del Piero, and it's Cruyff. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they... Cruyff! And he hits the net! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Played over towards the opposite flank. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Barcelona may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
No way through, so back it comes. Pirlo. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Pirlo. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rice. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Guirassy.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
So
dorsal
changes
12,
afoot here, and from
Marcelo.
both sides.
El dorsal 4. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 69. El dorsal 13.
There's the header!
Cambio de jugadores.
Off the post! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Van Dijk really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Now it's Guirassy. Now it's Guirassy. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Guirassy. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead.
Pirlo! And Czech pulls off a sensational save.
O'Reilly. And it's Neves. Roberto Baggio. He has found the way through. Oh, good climb! And that's a real chance missed. Bellingham gathers from the goal kick. Bergomi. Bellingham. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point.
Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Guirassy is offering a wry smile there.
Laos have their second corner now.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Yaya Toure plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Spread out to the left. And it's Vitinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cruyff makes the interception.
Habrá 5
Bellingham
minutos
is
de
offering
descuento.
some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Lovely bit of skill. O'Reilly. This could be their final throw of the dice.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.